Guys, welcome once again. This is Kelly from Bond Machines, and today I'll be reviewing the Naumann Model 70 sewing machine. Okay, it's a German machine, pretty strong, and actually a semi-industrial for that matter. Okay, you can use it to do high and heavy duty sewing. Alright, so quickly I want to thank all my subscribers, those that buy my machines from me, and also those that watch my videos. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Alright, quickly I'll look at the features of the machine. It has a double thread stand. Alright, right here is a passage in case you're using twin needle or double thread. Alright, this here. Then it has a light system. See that? Light switch. Okay, right here you have the regulator for the zigzag and the straight stitch. Okay, you can see number 0 to 4. 0 here means it's sewing the regular straight stitch, but when you go beyond that, you're actually sewing your zigzag stitch. Alright, right here is the needle position, which is the R, M, and the L. R for the right, M for the middle, and L for the left. Alright, it has a double tension system. Okay, right here it has the stitch length regulator, reverse being the R here, and top here it has the bobbin winder. Alright, so and it has the electric motor obviously at the back in case you want to use it with treadle, because actually I'm using the treadle, but I'll be using the electrical part. All you just need to do is to remove this belt that connects the motor to the machine and pass the rope through there. Alright, so quickly I'll show you how to wind your bobbin and do some couple of stitches with the machine. Okay guys, the machine uses the regular industrial bobble and shuttle and bobbin rather. You see that? That's the shuttle and that's the bobbin. So I'll quickly show you how to wind the bobbin. Alright, from the thread stand, you just take it, you take the thread here and you pass it through this point here. Then you do some couple of ones here, all right, and you put that on the bobbin winder and you push this to touch the wheel, and when you sew through, when you match it, I'm actually holding it so it won't jump off. Okay, so when you've gotten the number of ones you want, you just pull this back and you take out the bobbin. All right, see that? So I'll quickly show you how to thread the machine from the thread stand. Okay, I think I'm going to use this other thread. Okay, from the thread stand, you just pass that through this point here. Then you pass it through this. There's a small loop here. Just pass that through it like this. Then you make sure you raise the footer up and you pass it through any of the tension that's there. Then from there, you pass it through this thread take up. It has two holes in there, you know, so you can actually choose any one from the two there. All right, so from there, you go to this side here and this other loop here. Then this last loop here. And you thread from front to back. Use the front oscillatory threading mechanism, so you thread from front to back. So I'll quickly run through how to thread the machine. Okay, from the thread stand, okay, it goes through this point here, down to this blade, and inside the tension, goes all the way up to the thread take up, to the side, and you thread from front to back. So I'm gonna thread the needle now and do some stitches with the machine. Alright guys, I already threaded the needle. So to sew the straight stitch, this has to be on 0, like I said earlier on, and I'm using the middle needle position. I'm using the highest stitch length. So when I sew through now, okay, see the stitch? That's the back of the stitch, alright, and that's the front. Okay, just so you see that. Okay, that's the front and that's the back. Okay, so I'll quickly sew through again so you see, and I'll just make it a little bit faster. All right, so that's that for that, the front stitch and the back stitch. All right, so that's the front and that's the back. All right, so quickly I would sew the zigzag. In order to sew the zigzag, like I said, you just move this lever all the way to 4. I'm using 4. You can use any of the numbers there, but I'm using number 4, and you adjust the stitch length regulator because you know you need to get a much more closer stitch. So I'll start with number 2 here. Okay, so when I sew through, right, so that's the zigzag. You can see that. All right, and you can make it a little bit more closer. So I would just have to adjust this more. Just take it up to, let's say, number 1.5. I put it on 1.5. So when you sew through, all right, so that's that for the much more tinier zigzag, or rather closer zigzag. You can see that. Okay, so in case you want to do your buttonhole and all that, you just have to reduce the zigzag. Let's say you use a number 2, and when you sew through, it's a much reduced all right, so you see that it's much more reduced. I think that's okay. You can see that from here. See, much reduced zigzag. Now if you want to return back to regular straight stitch, all you just have to do is to bring this one all the way down, because I was actually using the higher stitch length. So you bring this all the way down, okay, and you take this down, and when you sew through, back to your regular straight stitch. All right, and also, like I said, needle position left. You can sew left or right. Let's say I'm sewing the right, okay, and I'm sewing left, rather. I'm sewing the right now. See that? Then if you want to reverse, like I said, let's say I'm sewing through now. I reverse, reverse. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Naumann model 70 sewing machine. Thank you so much, guys, and God bless you.